Cochran hops forward, knocks it over. Urquhart, good ball to Tessier, middle to Jones. Wasn't quite timed right. Ball comes to the right side here, rolled over. Urquhart can't make the diving play. Pertofsky with the kill.
Score by getting them one-on-one. Pedraza looks cross court to Merzek and kept up by Cochran. One more dig for Cochran. Off the block, it is Simmons. Claire coming off her first ever start. They're starting the barrel, injured. And how about that, landing in the deepest part of the court for yet another Wolverine ace.
This is where Michigan is so tough. That ball, you think it's going out of bounds, and then it just drops. It clearly had some.
Good serve from Burke. Fighting at the net. Another chance from Sifke. Nyambio off balance with the finish. Set there from Villani. Dump kept alive by Cochran. Free ball now for the Zips. Boney with the block. Another chance here. Percoco winds up. Burke the set. Boney uncorks.
With her 9th kill of the night.
Cochran the serve.
13-13. That's an ace that drops in, and Michigan.
Number 22 for the Buckeyes, grad student, back with the serve. Very consistent and powerful figure on the court tonight.
Two Wolverines run into each other, but still playable for Michigan. Looking for the left-hand dump. Oh, nice job getting underneath it as Cochran. Play continues on. Double block yet again. Two-hand uppercut. Keeping it alive is Webker. And Michigan comes away with a huge point. Flip the script, what you saw in set number 2. Now, both teams kind of have that feel for one another. And now it's just going to be blow for blow, point for point the rest of the way. With both teams having one set, it's whoever gets the next 2 out of 3.
Beautiful save by Cochran.
What a pancake by Cochran. The back set, chicken wing, playable. Looking back row to the near pin. Another nice up by Valette. Oh my goodness,
Oh, wow.
The absolute flamethrower.
But she's been the blocking threat side by side with Nyambia.
It's Hart. Diving play by Michigan, and they keep it alive. Jacobs. Hart on that far side. A great play there, and Jacobs puts it away.
I think the Owls will learn fairly quickly. You don't want to hit it to Maddi Cuchran.
Behind the ball, but it will cost you. Thompson sets. Cochran digs it out. How about that from Maddi Cuchran? Burke sets. Johnson. Lydia Johnson makes it 3-0 Michigan.
It can be credited to Minor for an error, but Troutman's set was really too far behind her, which meant she couldn't get in front of the ball.
Troutman. Minor. Little tap. Cochran. Burke. Nyambio back and forth over the net. Small, Willis, Burke, Nyambio with a little tap. Troutman just hits it over. Cochran to Burke for Lydia Johnson, and that one is tipped by the Screaming Eagles, and the Wolverines get the point. Fair. Cochran has good control there. Now Demetrish and Thomas. Willis just taps it over. Dives out.
Pancake.
Wow. Moonen over. Cochran. And that's Bamus out of bounds. Wow, a lot of back and forth. Great.
Set for Demetrish.
Demetrish with the serve. Fair. Thomas, Bianca Anderson hits that up. Cochran, great contact. Jacobs, Johnson. And that one goes to the Wolverines.
Just so fast.
Ellie White, the bomb on the serve. Langer on the slide. Kept alive by Notre Dame. And some skirmishing for Michigan. Gordon got it over. Now Gardy for the Irish. Dug by Evans. Gardy another whack at it. Dug by Cochran. White. Right to the net. And it hit the pin. Set point, Michigan. Burke serving. Baker. Elmer's off the block. Cochran, what a dig. Demetrish blocked. Notre Dame still alive.
Horner listed as a setter and a right side, so that physicality at the net is something that she can bring to the table. Swing by Jacobs over the top of the block. There's Chan to keep it up in the air. Bump set from Horner. Collier from the 10-foot line. Burke back to Jacobs, the power tip. Chan diving for the dig. Collier. Another diving dig on the other side by Cochran. Out of the back, there's Demetrish. Bump set for Simon. Off the top of the block is Mimi Collier. Hits the Badgers to 23.
From a win here tonight.
Sydney Schnickel's on for Michigan, took that swing. Into the middle for Victoria Gray. Dug out, Simmons will tap it over. Opportunity here for the Hoosiers. And a nice dig by Maddi Cuchran off the dump shot. Krejcevich for Jager. Cochran there again. Here's Simmons. Overpass. Haynes in Michigan wins a long rally.
Michigan into the net.
Cochran tips it over the net. On for Stanishevska. Cochran digs it out. It goes over. That falls down. Michigan wins the point.
That dig by Maddi Cuchran gets her to.
Maya House down the line. Clean dig from Cochran. Simpson goes to the middle, and there's Elise Haney. That's a nice connection between the setter and her senior middle. Hurd puts it up there for Markley. Great get by Cochran. Jacobs with the roll shot. And then Wessel swats it down. Barry puts it off the tape, and the Huskies get a free ball opportunity. Great save by Cochran. Another free ball. Michigan, a shot at it the other way, but Barton's there with the stuff.
Sport of volleyball, she's on consideration for that freshman All-American team.
And then coming off of that award.
Above the net there, so important for your medals to also be athletic too, Isaac. Get up and get those kills.
Iambio goes with the off speed, it doesn't work. Clemente powers one down the line. Myers able to finish that one off.
And Myers just reaping the. She's on offense, she's on defense, she's digging the ball up and she's blocking it.
Mitchell to set it up for Arrington. But well played by Cochran. Jacobs able to finish off the third set. And Michigan takes a 2-1 advantage at Matthew Knight Arena.
Jacobs is just cocking back and firing that ball, rotating over and making sure that the Michigan Wolverines don't get free swings.
Edwards dives to keep it alive. Vallette trying to turn it into points. She can't. Great play by Cochran. Vallette pushes it with the left hand. Cochran's there to recover. Haynes puts it down in the middle with authority.
And I've mentioned it a couple times, but Haynes is automatic in that middle.
One of the best blocking bigs in the conference. We had a touch there on the Bruin side, so dial up the ace.